It would be anchored into rock and then pull a ship ashore, you could pull a ship offshore. Oh, yes.
Imagine this, a rocky shoreline battered by crashing waves, the wind howling through towering pines. Deep within the stone, massive anchors are rumored to have been buried. Anchors powerful enough to pull entire ships toward the island and impossibly even drag them back out to sea. It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? Yet for centuries, this is exactly what people have whispered about Oak Island, a tiny patch of land off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, a place that has guarded one of history's most enduring mysteries. For generations, treasure hunters from around the world have come here. They dug deep, spent fortunes, crores of rupees, chasing legends of unimaginable wealth. And what did they find? Mud, water, confusion, nothing. Or so we thought. Beneath this quiet green island lies a labyrinth of secrets where every new clue only leads to more questions. Everything changed moments ago. A leaked video, barely 4 minutes long, has set the world on fire. In the footage, something massive is pulled from the ground. A chest, ancient and ominous, covered in strange symbols. The moment it surfaces, chaos erupts. Machines freeze. Cameras go black. Some crew members even flee the site in panic. And then, silence. The footage vanishes from the internet within hours, erased from every platform as if someone didn't want you to see it. So, what did they uncover? Could this be the legendary treasure we've heard about since childhood? Or something far darker? An artifact of lost technology? Or perhaps the buried secrets of the Knights Templar themselves? And why, if it's real, has the world been kept in the dark? The legend of Oak Island began in 1795, when 3 boys, Daniel McGuinness, John Smith, and Anthony Vaughan, stumbled upon a strange hollow in the ground. The soil looked sunken, unnatural. Nearby trees were carved with strange symbols, and dangling from a branch was an old block and tackle, like something straight off a pirate ship. Curious, they dug. At 10 feet, they found a wooden platform. At 20 feet, another. Every 10 feet, more carefully laid wood. Someone had built this deliberately. But why? As the boys dug deeper, they encountered the island's first trap. Hidden tunnels suddenly flooded the pit with water, forcing them to stop. It was as if the builders had designed this place not just to hide something, but to protect it, or to keep intruders away forever. This site would later become known as the infamous Money Pit, the very heart of the Oak Island mystery. And then there is Nolan's Cross, 5 massive stones arranged in a perfect cross across the island, too precise to be natural. Was it a religious marker, a coded map pointing to the treasure? For over 2 centuries, explorers have debated its meaning, uncovering coconut fibers, scraps of parchment, and carved stones, but never the treasure itself. Until now. Because what was just found, what you're about to see, may be bigger than anything Oak Island has ever revealed. The mystery of Oak Island didn't end with the 3 boys who first stumbled upon that strange hollow in the ground. In fact, their discovery sparked something much bigger, a wave of curiosity and determination that would draw treasure hunters from far and wide. One of the first serious attempts to solve this mystery came a few years later, in 1803, when a group known as the Onslow Company stepped onto the island. Unlike the boys, these men were prepared to dig deep, both in effort and ambition. They believed that whatever secrets lay beneath the soil were within their reach, and so, with basic tools and unshakable determination, they began their descent into history. With every layer they dug through, their hopes only grew stronger. At 40 feet, they uncovered coconut fibers, An odd find, considering coconuts don't even grow anywhere near Nova Scotia. It was a sign that someone had deliberately placed these fibers here, perhaps as part of a trap or to protect something valuable. As they went deeper, they encountered carefully placed layers of coal, sand, and clay, each section seeming almost designed, as if a hidden architect centuries ago wanted to leave behind a puzzle. Then came the most astonishing discovery. At 90 feet below the surface, they found a stone slab engraved with mysterious symbols. Many believe the carving translated to a chilling message. 40 feet below, 2 million are buried. Imagine the excitement in that moment. After weeks of grueling labor, standing in the damp, dark shaft, the men stared at a stone that whispered promises of unimaginable treasure. It must have felt like stepping into the pages of a legend. But their joy quickly turned to panic. When they tried to dig deeper, the pit suddenly filled with water, not from rain, but from underground tunnels deliberately designed to flood the shaft. The Onslow Company had no advanced machines to fight the rising water. They could do nothing but watch, helplessly, as the pit swallowed their work, forcing them to retreat. In that moment, Oak Island's mystery grew darker. It wasn't just about finding treasure anymore. It was about understanding why someone had gone to such extraordinary lengths to hide it. Over the years, this sense of wonder and dread only deepened. Oak Island gained another reputation, not just as a treasure site, but as a place of danger and death. Local legend gave it a chilling name, the Curse of Seven. According to this curse, 7 people must lose their lives in the search for treasure before it will ever be found. And disturbingly, history seems to echo this tale. So far, 6 people have already died on Oak Island. The first fatality came in 1861, when poisonous gas filled a shaft, claiming a man's life. Over the decades, others followed. Some drowned, some crushed in cave-ins, some lost to sudden explosions underground. Perhaps the most tragic day came in 1965, when explorer Robert Ristall, his son, and 2 team members all died within minutes of each other while excavating. No one knows for sure what happened: toxic fumes, bad air, or something stranger, but 4 lives were lost in a single afternoon. Since then, the legend has loomed larger than ever. 6 deaths recorded. One more, if the curse is to be believed, before the treasure reveals itself. Some dismiss this as superstition, pointing to the obvious dangers of deep digging and unstable tunnels. But others whisper that it's no coincidence, that some ancient force guards whatever lies beneath. And with every new discovery, the question lingers in the air. Is the next death already waiting? The deeper we dig into Oak Island's history, the more tangled it becomes, and the more whispers we hear about secret societies. Among the most intriguing names linked to this place are the Knights Templar and the Freemasons. The Templars were a powerful order of warrior monks in medieval Europe, guarding holy sites and, according to legend, uncovering priceless relics like the Holy Grail or even the Ark of the Covenant. When they were forced into hiding centuries ago, their treasures vanished, and many believe they escaped across the Atlantic, burying their secrets far from prying eyes. And Oak Island fits the story almost too perfectly. The tunnels are complex, almost impossibly advanced for their time, with flood traps and engineered shafts that seem centuries ahead of what local settlers could have built. Then there's Nolan's Cross, a perfectly aligned arrangement of massive stones forming a cross that mirrors Templar symbolism. Add to that the strange Freemason carvings found nearby, the square and compass, the all-seeing eye, and cryptic marks used only in secret rituals. And it's no wonder people believe Oak Island isn't just about treasure, but about something bigger, something sacred, something dangerous. When we talk about secret societies, one name always surfaces: the Freemasons. Many believe this modern brotherhood carries forward the hidden traditions of the legendary Knights Templar. According to some theories, after the Templars vanished, they passed down their secret knowledge, their symbols, and perhaps even their treasure into what later became Freemasonry. The strange markings found in Oak Island's excavations, the crosses, the geometric patterns, the coded symbols, seem to echo the same designs used in Masonic rituals. In fact, some explorers claim that during earlier digs, they stumbled upon what looked like a ritual chamber, an underground room with symbols carved into its walls, as if it had once been used for secret ceremonies or ancient worship. And this is where Oak Island's story starts to feel even more unsettling. Could it be that this island isn't just about treasure? Could it be hiding something far bigger, some kind of ancient gateway, a lost piece of knowledge, or even a power that was never meant to be disturbed? If the treasure is truly linked to the Templars, then opening it may not just reveal riches, it might awaken something else entirely. Up to this point, you've heard about tunnels, traps, and the mysterious deaths tied to Oak Island. But what happens when the story takes a turn into the realm of governments, secret agencies, and classified files? Because, as unbelievable as it sounds, there are whispers that the US and Canadian governments have long known more about Oak Island than they've ever admitted. Over the years, rare parchments, strange metal fragments, and engraved artifacts have reportedly been unearthed here, yet many of these discoveries never reached the public. Some were confiscated on the spot. Others were locked away in sealed archives, inaccessible to anyone outside a select circle. The question is obvious. Why? Researchers suggest a chilling possibility: that what lies buried here isn't just treasure, but something capable of changing the balance of world power. An object of immense historical, religious, or even technological significance. Something that could rewrite what we know about human history. And so, naturally, such a discovery would be hidden from ordinary eyes. It doesn't end there. During the Cold War, reports claim the CIA itself conducted aerial scans and underground surveys of Oak Island. Strange readings were detected, unnatural patterns beneath the soil, and electromagnetic anomalies that seemed impossible to explain. Compasses spun wildly. Equipment failed for no reason. In some cases, cameras went completely black at key moments of excavation. Over time, even excavation permits and funding have mysteriously been halted, almost as if some unseen hand was preventing the truth from surfacing. Could Oak Island be more than a treasure site? Could it be part of a much larger secret, one watched over by agencies like the CIA, even NASA? This is where two brothers step into the story, determined to solve the riddle. Rick and Marty Lagina. Rick, fascinated by Oak Island since childhood after reading about it in a magazine, had dreamed of solving the mystery for decades. Marty, an engineer and successful businessman, later joined him, and together they decided to turn a childhood obsession into a life's mission. In 2006, they purchased much of the island, investing millions of dollars of their own money to uncover its secrets. But this wasn't just about digging. They brought in the best: archaeologists, geologists, historians, and metal experts. They deployed advanced sonar scans, seismic testing, and heavy machinery, determined to unravel what others had failed to for centuries. And then came the moment the world started watching. In 2014, the Discovery Channel launched The Curse of Oak Island, a series following the Lagina brothers' relentless search. Millions of viewers tuned in as each episode revealed new clues. Pieces of parchment, carved stones, wooden tunnels, and strange artifacts that kept the legend alive. The show turned Oak Island from a forgotten rumor into a global phenomenon. Yet, despite the discoveries, the treasure remained just out of reach, as if the island itself resisted surrendering its secrets. But now, everything may have changed. Just recently, footage leaked online, only 4 minutes long, but enough to ignite worldwide speculation. In the video, Marty and Rick's team can be seen pulling something enormous and ancient from the ground. A chest, dark with age, yet shining oddly in the light, as though made from some unknown metal. Strange symbols are carved into its surface, markings that some claim resemble Templar or Masonic designs. As the chest is hoisted into view, something inexplicable happens. The machines stop, cameras fail, radios burst into static. Members of the crew stumble back, some clutching their heads, reporting sudden dizziness and panic. Compasses freeze, signals vanish, and in the chaos, Marty's expression says it all. Shock, awe, and unmistakable fear. Moments later, the recording cuts to black. Hours after it appeared online, the video vanished, deleted from every platform, as though someone didn't want the world to see it. Which leaves us with the chilling question, what exactly did they find? The deeper they dig, the stranger things become. Machines fail inexplicably, drones crash, cameras glitch. Some workers report hearing faint voices or strange sounds, like old Morse code, through their radios. Others complain of crushing headaches, dizziness, and confusion as they approach the dig site. One man reportedly collapsed, muttering only one phrase over and over. It's not meant to be opened. Is this simply electromagnetic interference from buried metal? Or is it something more, a protective system left behind by whoever hid this treasure? Some believe it's advanced ancient technology. Others say it's a curse, woven into the very ground. And now, with this chest unearthed, the mystery has reached its breaking point. Is Oak Island about gold and jewels? Or is it hiding something far greater, a relic of biblical legend, a fragment of alien technology, or a secret so powerful it could rewrite history itself? Whatever the truth, one thing is certain. The world is watching. And what lies beneath Oak Island might finally be ready to reveal itself, or bury its secrets forever. Whatever has been unearthed on Oak Island so far is so strange, so beyond explanation, that it has left the world with one haunting question. If this discovery is real, why was it never revealed to us? Take the leaked footage, for example, the one showing a strange box being lifted from the depths. For a few brief hours, the clip spread online like wildfire. People watched, shared, and debated until it vanished. Not just from YouTube, but from Twitter, Reddit, everywhere. The explanation given? Copyright issues. But those who saw it insist otherwise. They believe it was deliberately erased, silenced, before too many eyes could see. And what about the silence of the mainstream media? No headlines on CNN, no reports on BBC, no features from National Geographic. For a discovery this big, this historic, the silence is deafening. Why? Some believe it's part of a global cover-up, that governments, or perhaps powerful groups beyond governments, already know what's buried there, and they've chosen to hide it. Why? Because if Oak Island's secret is truly what people suspect, a biblical relic, alien technology, or a gateway to some forgotten power, It would shatter everything we know: history, religion, science, civilization itself. So could Oak Island's treasure be more than treasure? Could it be a truth too powerful to reveal? And yet, despite the silence, the world is waking up. More and more people are questioning, digging, connecting clues. Every new discovery, no matter how small, fuels a fire that refuses to die. Oak Island is no longer just a legend. It's a living mystery, unfolding in real time, and every excavation seems to pull us closer to an answer. But what kind of answer awaits us? Is it a warning from an ancient civilization, a relic meant to protect humanity, or destroy it? Could this chest hold knowledge beyond our comprehension, or unleash something we were never meant to touch? The truth is still buried, and the question is no longer what lies beneath Oak Island. The question is, why has it been hidden for so long? And are we ready to face it when it finally comes to light? The choice now is yours. Do you believe Oak Island is just a treasure hunt, a search for gold and jewels, or do you believe it's something far deeper, a secret that could rewrite human history? Share your thoughts in the comments. Every theory, every idea adds another piece to this puzzle. And if mysteries like this fascinate you, stories of lost treasures, ancient powers, and truths buried for centuries, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because this is only the beginning. The past still holds secrets, and together, we're going to uncover them. Until the next discovery, let the mystery remain.